What's up, Knicks fans? We are back.
Back at it. What's good, my brothers?
What's up, brothers?
What's good, my brothers?
We are back. Another season of NY Knickswork. I know we left y'all hanging. Y'all was like, yo, where these guys went at? We had to take a break. I'll personally tell everybody, I'm not going to be doing shows. If they want to do shows during playoffs, these are my guys. These are the Knickswork guys and Stats. Shout out to Stats. If they want to do playoff shows, cool. I be under stress. During the playoffs. I cannot do any shows, all right?
Knicks
so if they want to do that,
we went in hiding,
that's
right?
That's right. And look, guys. Y'all see the new studio? We done stepped it up, baby. So shout out to y'all for coming back and rocking out with us. Don't leave us. You know, we got to take a little break. We do other things. Artist, engineer, producer, artist. All right? So we do a lot of things. Shout out to Freedom Over Fear Records and BK Entertainment. If you guys want to know what that's all about, it's going to be in the description. All right? But we got to talk some Knicks.
Yeah.
We got to talk some Knicks. Talk to me, guys. I've been doing too much talking. Talk to me.
Bro, you want to kick it
Set
off?
it off.
I'm not gonna lie. I owe the Knicks fans an apology. I did.
Talk to the people.
That's a good way to open up.
It's because I gave us all false hope last season, and I wasn't real about it. I should have been very real. I should have told the Knicks fans what I was telling y'all behind the scenes, that we weren't going to beat the Atlanta Hawks. So I apologize for lying and saying that, we will come out of that, because I didn't personally believe it. But we had a great season. And I also owe an apology to the Bucks too. Remember, I wilded out and I said that we wanted to see the Bucks first round. And in hindsight, that was wrong. So my apologies to the Bucks and Chris Middleton. We'll speak about that.
Hey, the Knicks and Hawks, that was a toss-up coming in, so I can't even be too mad at you. I mean, I'm just glad that if we're going to lose, it can, at least the team that beat us, prove that they can go all the way. So it don't look like we just lost for no reason.
Right.
Exactly.
They ain't go all the way. They went to the conference finals and got beat by the team that went all the way.
That was
but that's all the way.
All the way.
Yep. Guys, we're back. It's NY Knickswork. If you love Knicks content like this, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. Yes, the podcast. Shout out to Anchor. We'll be doing some commercials for them, but not now. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. We back. We in the swing of things, rather. You know what I'm saying? Let's get right to it. We got some topics to talk about. Hey guys, you know what I've been hearing during our break?
What up?
Colin Sexton. Nothing but Colin Sexton.
Like
Colin
it.
Sexton this, Colin Sexton that. I'm glad you said that. I had a mock trade. Excuse me. We're still trying to get back into it. Mock trade, right? That I wrote down for the notes, and then right during the pre-production, I saw another mock trade that me and Roy was discussing, and we'll see how you feel about that.
All right.
That mock trade. Let's talk about the first mock trade. 19th pick, 21st pick. Kevin Knox for Colin Sexton. What are we saying about that?
It wouldn't just be. I mean, just Kevin Knox?
Kevin. No, and then both our first rounders.
Okay, yeah.
You with that?
I feel like you kind of got to take that.
You gotta take that.
That's. I want Colin Sexton. I'm not gonna lie, that would definitely help out our point guard position. But they saying it's a deep draft, 19 and 21. That's really. That's kind of scary, but I'm with Roy. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that gamble.
Even though next year he's gonna be up for a max.
Well, he's good. So that is a thing.
Some people say he shoot too much. Some people say that. He got defense, he got moxie. Yes, he got all of that.
Cavs. You need somebody.
You know what I'm thinking? Colin Sexton too, Tom Thibodeau, Derrick Rose. Like I feel like he could help him out. Like he could help out Colin Sexton.
And when you look at it, Colin Sexton, he's the age of of a good amount of the rookies that are coming in. And you already know he's established. He can score 20 plus points a game.
Yeah.
Now you don't know what he looks like in a winning situation, of course, but you know that this is somebody that you could potentially build with, and it's the next move up. He has a contract that's definitely movable. It'll be a team friendly contract, so you'll have options to exercise.
I told you Are you guys willing to give him the max next year? The max?
What's his max?
His max is like maybe 20 mil per.
20 million.
If we're willing to give
Sexton.
Lonzo, would you give Colin Sexton that?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you have a whole season to get a look at him and see what it's looking like.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. So then this is where it becomes crazy, guys, because remember you said you like Colin Sexton, right? So this is the new trade. This is today. Today is Monday, by the way, July 26th, right? The Knicks get Colin Sexton, Kevin Love, Taurean Prince. He's not good, guys. Taurean Prince is not good. I'll let you guys know that for a fact. Don't ask me how I know. And then the Cavaliers would get R.J. Barrett, Emmanuel Quickly,
stop there.
Obi
Okay.
Toppin,
We're
Kevin Knox,
we're done here.
and all our picks.
All right, y'all want me to get on camera right now? Like, who
You don't
set
like
this
him that
up?
much.
Who set this up?
I don't know. I saw
I don't
on
like
Twitter.
Colin Sexton that
We
much.
can't just be reading everything.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I saw.
we're done here.
So we're done with Colin.
Whoever tweeted that, did they even have an avatar?
You guys are intrigued for Colin Sexton. So am I. You know, to secure it up. We don't know what's gonna happen. This is why we're talking about it, guys. You guys give us your thoughts. Give us what do you think. But that last one was crazy. I just was talking now to see how much we really like Colin Sexton. All right, to see how much we really like Colin Sexton. Let's talk about our guy Scott Perry. Salute to him. Let's clap it up there. Scott Perry, multi-year contract extension. He was the catalyst behind the Julius Randle signing. That's what everybody's saying. Don't forget about that other guy. We're not going to mention his name. So he take that credit. No, Scott Perry was the catalyst. How do you guys feel about our guy, Scott, staying on?
You survived through the skin of your teeth, my guy.
Survival of the fittest, because it's funny we say that he's the guy, like we're crediting him as the guy who got Julius Randle, but when we got Julius Randle, we were crediting him. You're the guy who got Julius Randle. This is what you got during the time that Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and so and so. So like, but shout out to him for getting his his extension, and hopefully we're able to do more.
Yeah, I trust him moving forward.
Yeah.
Trust him? I trust him too. That's what I said.
We have a good front
over the other guy, most definitely. I trust him.
That's what I said. All right, that's what I said too. So shout out to you. Thank God. Come back over, Mr. Light Skinned Guy, and do what you do with Don Leon. That's what I call him. The Don Leon. You know what I mean? So now let's keep moving. There's a guy that is very coveted. Apparently, he's coveted, or his agent is making him seem very coveted. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like our guy Reggie Bullock, he wants to stay here. He said that. He said he likes the culture. He likes what's going on over here. He wants to stay here. However, he's looking for a 3-year deal, multi-year deal, and the Lakers, Sixers. Lakers always want Reggie Bullock. As long as LeBron there, Lakers gonna want Reggie Bullock. Lakers, Sixers, Celtics, Heat are among teams looking to sign Reggie Bullock. What do you guys say about Reggie Bullock?
Roy, you want to take it?
I wouldn't mind them trying to keep him around. I think he definitely, because he brings a chemistry that with
This will be his 3rd year too over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think he can be a decent. I mean, for the fact that he's not a good, he can't really handle the ball. He's not gonna get to the rack. You know what I'm saying, on a lot of occasions. So he would definitely make a good player off the bench. Shooting.
Yeah,
there is the concern where he gets the game going. It's about 3 threes in the first quarter. Pretty good second quarter, and then once you get to maybe second half or fourth quarter, you're kind of wondering, what's up. He's not really performing the same, but I think as a bench player, I definitely think he can flourish, and I would like to see him return because I like that tandem of him and Julius Randle.
Me too.
That was a 2-man game, but Reggie Bullock, he definitely can shoot the ball when Julius Randle passes it to him, and yeah, I would like to see him come back too, but I also will not break the bank for it if we don't see Reggie. Like, to be honest with you, Reggie, you would be better off on the Lakers, to help out with those teams. But like he's good. He's good. I just don't. I won't break the bank. I'm not paying.
How much are we paying him, Red? This is you with the Knicks pockets.
$10 to $15 million a year.
That's For 3 years?
Yeah.
I mean, not the whole.
Not the whole year. No, I'm
10
talking about
to 15
per year. Because he's a specialist. What he does is
that's
he plays defense and he shoots the basketball pretty well. So I'm not gonna knock that. Like he's gonna get that money somewhere. So
Yeah, I think that's fair.
yeah, I definitely take a look at it.
What do you say, Roy? Oh yeah, you said you're bringing him back. Yeah, I say the same thing, guys. I say I want Reggie Bullock back. This will be his 3rd year. He knows what to expect. He's 2nd year with what's his name, Leon Rose. It would be good. It would be
10,
good.
10 to 11.
10 to 11.
10 to 11, yeah.
Yeah,
Lower,
10 to
yeah,
11.
lower,
I
yeah.
go to
lower.
15. I go to 15.
I'm not doubling his pay.
Yeah.
What
What
is
is
he
he?
gets paid like what, 8 now? Or
I
something?
think he's around 8 or 9.
8 or 9, yeah.
Oh, really?
11, yeah. Cause he was the best shooter on the Knicks, right? He was had the highest 3-point percentage. He shot the most threes on the Knicks.
He was our guy.
He
in
was
terms
our
of
guy,
shooting.
yeah.
You know what I mean? He was
What I'm
our
looking for too in the offseason, like Tom Thibodeau said, he's looking for shooters. So
Yeah.
I'm not looking for Reggie Bullock to be our best shooter. Like I would like for him to be one of the shooters.
One of the shooters.
Yeah.
We can't lose shooters, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because
So,
I definitely I would like a small forward that has some, creating ability.
Yeah.
Or at least some playmaking ability,
Oh yeah. I was about to. I'm like, who is our small forward?
RJ right now, right?
It's positionless,
He's
man.
kinda- yeah,
It's
he's kinda in
positionless.
between.
He's in
He's a
between. Yeah.
tweener.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get some Twitter rumors, man, because we got to get to the draft. We're not going to talk too much about the draft. The draft is coming up this Thursday. We got some guys that we've been looking at. We're not going to talk about all these different guys, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to talk about our favorite guys and what we think about the draft. But it seems like the rumor straight out of at NBA Draft WAS, I'll say it's WAS and not WAS. You know what I'm saying? That dude said that the Knicks are definitely making a move to be at the end of the lottery, mid-lottery, those type of moves for a trade. We'll trade our picks to get into that particular spot. What do you guys
To get
think
into
about
what? You said mid-lottery? Aren't we already
Mid-
mid-lottery?
no, we're not in the lottery.
Into the lottery.
Yeah,
Okay, lottery.
Yeah, we're not in the lottery. We, they trying to get into that 7 to 12 area. You understand what I'm saying? 7 to 12, 14 because, 14.
Here's where I'll chime in real quick because I'm not. You guys are gonna speak mostly about the prospects because y'all know where I stand.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about prospects, guys. Unless you're a life-changing prospect, I really don't care. I don't want to develop players. I don't want to do much of that because I want to win, and I feel like I'm more so in the time where I just want to trade pieces to get pieces like. To get the Bradley Bills at one point when I was mentioning Devin Booker a lot last year and players like that to just get them over here to also help with what we got because we already have R.J. Barrett who I don't know if y'all seen and I sent him your stats in the France play one of his games and like he looks so good like his third year and I was just like wow and y'all know me like I've been on R.J. a lot I'm very hard on R.J.
Yeah.
He's a top 3 pick so. Like those picks, I want them to be, and that's what I saw from him. That and I'm like, yo, he's doing a step back jumper. He's shooting off the dribble, and I'm like, yo, what am I watching right now? Who is this kid? And that's what I want. I want people who are going to change. Like R.J. Barrett this year is going to change the Knicks. He's going to help Julius Randle out much more than he did last year. So I'm like, that's what I want from the draft. If we're not getting that, trade these pieces and get me my guys. Get me Lonzo Ball here. Get me Cat. Get me those are the type of players I want. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, it's a deep draft, right? It's a really, really good deep draft. We might even be able to get somebody at 19 and 21 that could really contribute next year. What do you think? What do you think about moving up and staying put? What would you rather do? You let's stay put or should we move on?
Well, there's a few pieces that are late in the draft that kind of look intriguing, but I feel like moving up, there may be about 2 players because I like Trey Murphy. He's expected to go probably somewhere around top 10 to maybe even 12. That's one player that I'm looking at that I think he actually has he probably has a good chance of going to a team that's actually good because he's one of those guys to where you see him and you pretty much know what you can get. Very tall player, about 6'9" or so. 3-and-D type of player, decent athleticism. You know what you're getting with him, and I think he is actually a player that I believe he's going to go to a team and he will be able to help right away. Just because he can defend, he has the length, and he has a good 3-point shot, and he has a good free throw shot. And then
that sound like a Patrick Williams X type person.
Yeah,
minus the 3-point
he
shot.
gets a lot of comparisons to Mikal Bridges.
Okay.
He's like a taller Mikal Bridges.
Since we struck out on Mikal Bridges and picked Kevin Knox, that might be a good fix, Trey Murphy. And you say he might be in the top in the lottery, or where
I would say late lottery, but there's also a chance that he can drop
slips?
as well.
Well, let's hope he slips.
The guy that's intriguing to me, if they drop, that's intriguing to me, but it's about his health. They said that he's cleared to go to the draft and come to the NBA. Is my guy, Jared Butler from Baylor. Played along the other guy that I want to talk about, Davion Mitchell, but in a little bit. Jared Butler, he looks like a gamer. I think he has 5 assists, 40% from 3. They said he played a lot of point.
50, 40, 90? Was it him?
I don't
50,
think he's
40?
50, 40, 90. Guys, let us know. I don't think it was him. We was looking at another guy.
Okay.
I don't think it was Jared Butler, but his defense is up there. You know what I'm saying? Just like his teammate, which we're going to talk about a little bit, but his teammate is not going to be there at 19. He's going to be there at 19 because of the health stuff. What do you guys say about him? Does the health stuff scare you off a little bit? Because you know it's the Knicks.
You kind of get flashbacks to Michael Porter Jr.
You know it's the Knicks.
That's exactly. I was
Might
just
not
about
have
to
the
bring
same
that
height,
up. I'm
but
like,
you
oh
get
my
those
god.
flashbacks to you.
We should have, grabbed him, had him sit. What do you think? Even if he has to sit, I don't think so because it's been clear.
I would think just because of the fact that we have so much cap flexibility and we're actually able to work free agency and move pieces around, I wouldn't mind taking a chance on somebody who may need to get their body right a little bit and is with a little bit of an injury history. So I wouldn't mind taking a chance on
But I
him.
think
What is
this
he,
is
a guard,
part.
small forward?
He's a guard. He's a combo guard, but he played a lot of point at Baylor.
A lot of combo guards in this draft.
Yeah, a lot of combo guards in this draft.
Yeah, we just need to find the right one. I feel like there's definitely going to be a nice because they've gotten a chance to look at John Morant, they've gotten a chance to look at Russell Westbrook. Like when you look at all of the point guards that are coming into the league right now, it's not our conventional point guards from the past where it was like pass first.
Right.
We're seeing a lot of combo guards, but what we're getting shaken up by is like John Morant was one of the leaders in assists, and like they could actually still move the ball. And
coming now,
yeah, like
John was a high assist guy. Coming out, he was already a high assist guy, so you knew he was going to be a high assist guy in the NBA because you have more talent than gonna make the shots.
But we're seeing the Russell Westbrook, Derrick Rose-esque type thing.
Yeah, these guys coming in, they're not exactly high assists. A lot of secondary ball handlers. Around the. Almost, if you're taking a guard this draft, you're almost getting like a second Emmanuel quickly.
Right. Back to the conversation that we were having about our draft prospects. Draft is this Thursday, by the way, July 29th, 2021. You know what I mean? What's some other guys that you were looking at? I think Remy was going to say something.
I wasn't going to say a thing about prospects because I told you I have
hate
not
the
been looking.
prospects,
I don't hate the prospects.
You don't
I
really
just,
like you want.
we're not getting Cade Cunningham. That's my issue. We're not getting Cade Cunningham, and I'm just like, all right, it's over.
I think
We're
you're
not
about to
getting-
get into the Sean Highland.
Highland, yes,
yeah.
we're talking about the quickly. Yes,
Yeah.
you're right. The quickly guy.
quickly point two. Oh yeah, this is
He's
what I was like.
quickly, but skinnier. They call him Bones.
Bones Highland.
Bones Highland. You know what I mean?
Bones Highland.
And he is. If you guys look at his, we put a little highlights there. You look at his highlights. He looks exactly like quickly. Everything. He even averaged 2 assists. Like quickly averaged 2 assists last year in Kentucky.
Same hair. They look the same.
Oh man!
He's got the same 3-point celebration.
Yes.
They do the same. They do the same things.
What is this?
But other guys that I like. I definitely. I'm intrigued by Trey Mann. He's a CJ McCollum type of player. He's got a nasty. He's got a nasty step back.
Yeah,
Crazy shot creator.
I think a lot of Knicks fans are really high on James Bouknight. Right?
James Bouknight, yeah.
Looks kind of crazy.
And he's got James Bouknight. He's got good size. Only thing about Bouknight,
Not really a shooter.
He's
a bucket.
He's definitely
He's a
he's definitely a bucket. His field goal percentage definitely more to 29% from three. Yeah, percentage.
Caught the
But
chills.
when you look at confidence though, and just the way he shoots, you would feel that he's probably going to improve.
Yeah.
Think about Bouknight. He's not a very quick type of guard. He doesn't have like that feline quickness that you see from his control is good. I would say the way he attacks, it's more so he's kind of like a 6'5" Paul Pierce, sort of. Like that's what his scoring style kind of looks like to me.
Paul Pierce was a bucket. Didn't mess with the guy. You know what I'm saying? Didn't mess with the guy. He's a Boston guy, so you already know we don't give him no love here.
Right.
No love.
But
and then of course,
be mine if we had him.
And then of course, you got your move up option if you want to go with Davion Mitchell.
Yes. That's what we want to talk about. Davion Mitchell, man.
They trying to get the right D Mitchell. They
And
missed out on
they
one D
missed out
Mitchell.
on him. Pick
They-
Frank Ntilikina over Donovan Mitchell. Yes,
sorry.
we did that. We did that.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Anyway,
I apologize.
So they're gonna try to get the right D Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? The guy wears 45. He's from Baylor. He was Jared Butler's teammate. If we move up, we could get him. Another move up guy that I want to talk about really quickly is Knickswork. Corey Knickswork from Gonzaga. This is Joe Harris, pre-playoff Joe Harris, not playoff Joe Harris. This is Joe Harris. This guy is a sniper, but he can put it on the floor too. He can put it on the floor too.
Okay.
He could put it on the floor too.
I think we should give
if
him a
we
look.
if we moved up him, they talk about the Australian guy Josh Giddey. I'm not even gonna spend no time. He's not even in my notes. He's not because he's an Aussie. It's because he's 18. Tom Thibodeau ain't gonna play no 18-year-old, 6'8". You know what I'm saying? They say he LaMelo-esque. I gotta see it to believe it. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna spend too much time on it.
If you're looking for somebody with age who is gonna know what he's doing coming into the league, you do have a guy like Chris Duarte, who the Knicks have been looking at. He's definitely a decent, pretty good shooter, good defender. He's actually you might not have to move up to get him, because just off the fact that I believe that he showed up to workouts, wasn't in the best shape, so that might drop him out a bit. They're pretty much just the workout and scouting process after the season hasn't been the best for him, so he might drop back.
In that area as well, let's not forget some bigs. Isaiah Washington from Kentucky.
Right.
We like the Kentucky. He could be a Kentucky Knick. You know what I'm saying?
Isaiah Washington. I've been hearing about Isaiah Todd.
Zaire Williams.
Yeah, Zaire Williams. I don't think he's a big. I don't think he's gonna play the big man position. Maybe 4 to 3.
Okay.
He's an intriguing player though. He has a very good looking shot, even though the field goal percentage really ain't there. But he's another one of those players where you see the confidence in the way he shoots it. Also, he's a multi-positional defender, very athletic. You can throw him lobs. He can play make. Very good. Another player I've been looking at. I'm intrigued. I don't want to dominate the air too much.
You
the draft guy.
He is a draft guy from last year. He wasn't on camera, but I gave him love on our. If you guys go look, I put it in the description. He gave me all my draft stuff last year.
One of the late guys that I'm looking at, we might either need to get him in the 30s or probably like early second round. He looks intriguing. I'm not sure where he fits in the lineup, but I just feel like when you see a talent like this, you kind of might have to just stash it. Vrens Berline or something like that. Some guy out of Belgium. I believe I have the name. I have the name here.
My man, boy, doing his homework. He got Belgium scouting.
Yeah, I believe his name is Vrens Blaenberg, or something like that. One of those crazy names, but 6'10" stretch. They're pretty much comparing him to like the second, like Pokuševski. He represents like the new age of big men when you talk about like Jokic, Kristaps.
That's what I want if you're doing that.
Yeah, one of those type of players.
Jokic got picked in the second round, baby.
He's like 6'10", 6'11". He can come off he can be a pick and roll ball handler. He's throwing lobs. He doesn't attack the basket a lot, but he's got a step back jumper. When you talk about like release, 6'10", 6'11" with a quick release, like that looks he looks really good.
So with all of that said, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think we need to move up for the draft because to me personally, I just wanna. I think if we're gonna get anybody, let's do bigs. Let's do bigs.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get bigs. Our bigs right now are cool, but they all do the same thing. Minus Taj Gibson, who does a little bit different, and he's 35 years old. We gotta give him a break. I would definitely like the Paul Krzyzewski type big.
That's
that
the thing.
Can play defense.
If you get him, you may not be using him as a big. Like he's not going to be your replacement if you let Nerlens Noel walk or if you trade Mitch or whatever. This is a guy you use him from like the 4 to the 3. Okay. Something like that. He can play now. As far as defense goes, he's a decent enough defender to where he'll be able to hang with the average with the average level guys. Yeah. So he's not a liability. Yeah. But he won't be a replacement in that sense. But there's definitely other guys like I believe Isaiah Jackson. Yeah. That'll serve you pretty well.
Did I say Isaiah Washington earlier?
Or was it Washington?
Yeah. I said Isaiah Washington. Isaiah Jackson. That's his name. Pardon me, guys. That's what I was talking about.
Okay.
That's from Kentucky?
Yeah, I believe it's Jackson.
It's Jackson. Jackson, not Washington. I'm bugging. Sorry, guys. He just corrected me. See, I told you he's the draft guy. But there's one guy we didn't talk about. I'm not gonna spend no time on him because I hope we don't draft him. No disrespect to him. I saw your 3-point percentage and I was done with you. It's Sharif Cooper. Everybody's high on him by that pick, 19th. He's a good facilitator if everybody's looking for the traditional type point guard. And I heard his handle is crazy. His handle, you cannot stay in front of him. Now, can he finish though? Not really. Not like that. Especially if you can't finish like that in college, come to NBA. I don't know what's gonna happen to you. So I would be remiss if I didn't at least.
Well, they say it gets easier. They don't play defense in the NBA anymore. It gets easier.
Well, you're right.
They don't play defense.
They should play defense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you should be okay.
But you guys tell us we went in depth. You know what I mean? I don't think we missed anybody. We talked about everybody. We at least mentioned everybody that we think that the Knicks are looking at. We went in depth. All right, guys. You tell us in the comment section. Who do you think we should draft? Should we move up? Should we stay in the same spot? And just draft, like Remy was just alluding to? Do we even need to move up in such a deep draft? You know what I mean? You guys let us know. We want to know. That's it for me.
Passionate fan base, tell us how trash our takes were.
Exactly. Even if you got nothing but hate for us, go ahead, put it in the comments. I'll watch it and act like I ignored it. You know what I'm saying? I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? But guys, we don't got no more time. I'm glad to be back. We will be back in the swing of things again. Check us on the gram. Check us on Facebook. And right here and on our podcast. It's your boy Mizzle.
It's your boy Rem.
And I'm Royale.
And we out of here, baby.
Oh yeah, shout out to our sponsors, BK Entertainment, FOF, and BK FOF Studios.
Yes.
Peace.
Yes. Peace. Shout out to Stats too. Peace.